PTSD, 22 in 22 days. Go. Oh, it's weird. Bang. I can feel everything.
40, 50, 60. Oh, it's fun.
He's going to put this down with a bang.
Which is iPhone with a smash screen, I think.
Hello and welcome to the latest vlog of Neil Marsh Health and Fitness. Obviously it's been a little while, but life's been busy, you know. Lots going on, lots of training. Obviously most of you will have seen the ultra marathon from a few weeks ago. It's quite full on, so it's been a bit of a recovery process since then, but what we're going to talk about in this vlog is the idea of integration, the idea of making lifestyle part of your daily habits and making sure it can fit into a hectic lifestyle, which has been a challenge of mine over recent weeks, which I feel like I've managed to do. So where are we off to? We're currently on the way back from the unit, on the way home to get changed really quickly and then head over to running club. And in the past people have sort of said to me, oh Neil, you're off to running club and you've been at work all day, you've been at work since 5:30 this morning, and now you're going to go and teach running club. Well, actually, the way I see it is I see running club very much as an integrated part of my life. However, I wouldn't describe it as work. So it's more of a social event. So actually going and teaching running club tonight is, yes, I might be exercising, but it's actually a social event for me as well. Very social. So we've just been asked what the camera's for. Don't worry, you're not on camera. Once you get to me, just a little jog back. Little jog back. It's right, Vanessa, there's no tent, is there? So just doing a high runners warm up. All part of the integration of having fun and fitness. Okay, just close the gate this time. So just close the gate. Really close the gate. I'll tell you what, gutted the sun went in, right? Or not? Happy about that? Ready? Sure. Yeah. So, like I said, integration is key into your daily life, and at this time of year there might be lots of weddings, lots of like if you're friends with the brides and the grooms, you might be on stag do's and hen do's, and although that might become really busy and take over your whole week leading up to it, what you need to kind of appreciate is the integration effect of doing things while while you're away or while you're in a hectic, busy schedule. So I was off on a stag do over last weekend, and basically I took my running trainers, didn't get out for a run, but did a few various bodyweight exercises, as you would have seen. Did some press-ups on the plane up to Scotland. That was actually part of a challenge, a daily challenge, which I've been taking part in. But the point is even when you've got to go away, you take part in physical activity or exercise. Luckily enough, I was playing something called Zorb football, so I actually got a chance to do some physical activity during my weekend away as well, which was structured, which was extremely high intensity and extremely hard. Just to let you all know, if you ever get a chance to play Zorb football, I'd absolutely recommend it. It's a great workout, makes you sweat buckets, but actually it's just a whole load of fun, and that whole paralysed feeling when you can't stop laughing, and you can't manage to stand up because of it, was just fantastic. So lucky that I got a chance to integrate some activity during the weekend. Good night.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Going down slightly.
It's weird, isn't it?
Should be your reactions to graph.
Okay, so you'll see there some clips of Running Club. As previously mentioned, there goes the accountant. As previously mentioned, Running Club, I see this more as a bit of fun, bit of social interaction, and also a good training session. Fair enough. Probably wouldn't train like this if I didn't go to this session. I probably wouldn't manage to find the motivation to do these intervals that we're going to do each week in these sessions by myself. But by going to a club where there's like-minded people, but it's a social event, actually means that we get an effective training session in as well. Something else which was really apparent over the weekend was one of the stag's friends from another group was pretty into his free running and his parkour, and he's also training to be a physio, and he had like a TheraBand with him, which is like a rubber band which you can tie around things and start doing exercises with. And what I realised is, he's humble enough to say this, even though I'm in this industry, that kind of completely slipped my mind. In order to get a resistance workout there, I was thinking that we've got to use body weight, or we've got to use all these HIIT videos like Joe Wicks or whatever on YouTube. But actually the truth is there's other things like a TheraBand, which, to be honest, took up no space in his case, and he kept getting it out just whenever he could and wherever he was. And we're doing various things with it, torso twists, Russian rotations, tricep extensions, squat and presses, you name it. We were doing it with this TheraBand, and we were actually getting what I would call quite an effective workout, with something that took up no room in his case, but it gave him the option, and luckily me, to have a workout while we were away. So managed to integrate workouts and activities while having a good weekend away. So it's just something for you to think about today and in the future. Like, this was one of those 4 factors from the previous vlog, and I think integration is crucial. Making exercise fun and integrating it within your everyday life is really quite important. And if you get some knowledge from somewhere about how people integrate it, then I suggest you start to apply that. So just going to pop you over to another bit of footage where I've just finished my book. So I've just finished reading my latest book, which is The Ultramarathon Man: Confessions of an All-Night Runner, Dean Carnegie. unbelievably inspirational, and perhaps at a good time for me as well, having just recently did not finish in an ultra marathon. So just finished reading the book, plenty learnt, plenty to integrate within to my kind of daily life as well as into my training, to make sure that the ultra marathon next year goes according to plan and we get to the end. So it's all about integrating these principles that I've learned from this book. I'd recommend it to anyone. And it's a case of just putting this into practice. So as you saw from that, I've just finished reading the book, The Ultra Marathon Man. And as I say in that clip there, how inspirational it is, but all this guy does is integrates exercise as part of his daily routine, and it's become so habitual to him that he can actually do it as part of his life. And if he doesn't do it, he describes in the book about various times where he feels quite stressed if he doesn't actually go for a run. So all you got to do, it sounds really simple, of course it does, but it is a little bit harder than that. But what you want to stop overcomplicating it and just try and integrate habitual change by working out, when going away, when having a few days off for the sake of it. You want to just make it habitual and integrate some sort of exercise or some sort of activity. Just go for a walk, and you'll find that you kind of keep your minimum fitness levels to a bit of a higher level in general. And also when you then decide to really get back on it, perhaps after 4 days off in my case, away in a different city, because I did a little bit, it's not as much of a shock to my body when I decide to get back on it. So hopefully this has been of some use to you. Another vlog done. If it has been useful, feel free to share it around and pass it on to anyone you think it might help. And also feel free to spread the message, guys. I'm not charging anyone for this. Just spread that message. Let's get it out there. Let's integrate exercise to make life a lot healthier and a lot funner. Because since I've started to integrate exercise into my daily life for the last 6 years or so, I've got to say life is a lot more fun and a lot more entertaining. So we will see you again soon on another vlog. Take care, guys. Bye bye.